guys, coming at you guys with a Lightsworn Turbo JD OTK deck. Hope you guys enjoy this, so let's just get straight into it. No explanation, I'll explain along the way. First off, you're going to play 3 Judgment Dragon. Main beater of the deck, clears the field, and overall he's just a great card. Honestly, he should get banned or limited, but apparently with the new ban list out, that is, and Minerva, he should be limited or semi-limited. So yeah, just a beat stick. Next up we have Raiden, 3 Raiden, and with a Lightsworn. Basically just your mill of the deck. He's your trigger mill. He's not like all the other cards which you mill at the end phase. And if he mills a Lightsworn during his main phase mill, he's basically up to 1900. So he's a 1900 beat stick. And he's a tuner, which is even better. After that, you play 3 Lumina, Lightsworn Summoner. She is your main combo piece with the deck. She helps you synchro and get more mills at the end phase. Basically, you just discard a card, mainly a Lightsworn, just to get more names engraved. And she just helps you with your, like I said, synchro plays. Next we have 2 Lila. She's just your spell destruction of the deck. She's a pretty big girl if you keep her in attack mode, but most of the time you're just going to switch her to defense and pop a spell or trap. Next we got Double Wolf. I don't play 3 because he does end up in the hand, and yeah, you do have solar recharge and stuff like that, but I just play 2 because I feel it's more consistent, and basically when you mill him, he special summons onto the field, and he helps because he's a level 4. After that, we have 1 Felice. These are other names in the for the deck. 1 Gareth, 1 Aaron, and 1 Mini Minerva. Oh, speaking of Minerva, this build does not use the Exceed Minerva. You guys are probably going to click off because of that, but this is a Turbo JD deck. You don't want to be slowed down by any Exceeds. You want to be sped up by constant synchro summoning and maybe some Exceeding, but you're going to be mainly synchro summoning with this deck. But just to sum it all up, extra mill, you don't use her for other effect. Getting rid of pesky defense monsters. He's there for on the field. He gets you more mills basically, and you draw a card for each one. He's basically your draw power. And she's there for your tribute summon for getting rid of pesky monsters on board. So yeah, that is all the Lightsworn monsters of the deck. Next we're going to move on to non-Lightsworn monsters. First off, you got 3 Necrogardna. This may seem like a lot, but he really does come in clutch whenever you have an empty board and you have a lot of stuff engraved. Next after that, you have 2 Honest, because this is a light deck, and he just comes in clutch whenever somebody tries to attack over your Lumina, the 1000 attack, and you just surprise them with an Honest in hand. So yeah, 2 Honest, and after that you got the 1 Trick Clown, the 1 Kaiku. He's basically just a tech just to get rid of stuff engraved, like from Blue Eyes and stuff like that. True Draco. So yeah. After that, you got the 1 Summoner Monk, just to get rid of spells in hand and special summon. Zephyros, which is a very good tech in my opinion, because he basically just gets you a level 4 on field just by sending a JD back to hand. You can just special summon the JD again, which is amazing. After that, you have the Plague Spreader Zombie, which helps you with your synchros. Armageddon Knight, just to get dark monsters engraved. And yeah, that is it for the non-Lightsworn monsters and monster lineup. After that, we got the spells. First, we have 3 Solar Recharge because it's a Lightsworn deck and you need your draw power and mills. Then it's Charge the Light Brigade because you can't run Lightsworn without it, obviously. That's basically just a standard lineup of Lightsworn spells. After that, we have double Galaxy Cyclone. I think this is good because it's still viable in the graveyard whenever you mill it. And it's just, of course, spell and trap card removal, even though they have to, yeah, just spell and trap card removal. Then you have the 1 Rhoda, Foolish Burial, monster incarnation to get back your JDs that you mill on accident. And then you have the traps, which are 3 Lightsworn Judgment, which this is a turbo JD deck, so this is why I play 3. Most people usually play 2 or 1, but this is turbo JD, and you want JD back to your hand as soon as possible, and in your hand. Next we have the Different Dimension Ground. This card is so good whenever you have this back row and JD up board. And whenever you activate this, your opponent basically just scoops. I've won locals many times with this, and this card is just so good. I have previous versions, but I sold them because they weren't viable in the format, but getting them back, they're really good with JD. After that, you get the 1 breakthrough skill because it's still viable in grave, and it's just a effect negation card. Your opponent never expects it. So yeah, that is a 44 card deck. You can cut the cards down, but in my opinion, this is just the most optimal build for people who don't want Minerva and just a JD deck. After that, we're going to move on to the extra deck, which you run 1 Trish. And yes, you can make Trish with this deck, but you see it sometimes, but you're not going to make him all the time. You basically make him with a level 4, a level 3, and Plague Spreader. That's the only way you can make him. So yeah, you either make him or Drago Saitos in one game. You can't make both of them unless you normal summon the Plague Spreader and then special summon from grave with his effect. So yeah, and he's just there because he's a good beat stick and he's a level 10. You can make him with JD and Plague Spreader. That's the only way you can make him in this deck. So yeah. Next you have 1 Bills, and 1 Scarlight, 1 Hot Red, 1 Crimson Blader. These are just generic rank 8s, and you can make Bills in this deck if you have 3 Luminas on board, which you can use for her loop effect and Plague Spreader. So basically this is like the holy trinity of this deck basically. But if you guys want, you can add another Plague Spreader. I would personally, but I don't have another one. So yeah, generic rank 8s. And then for the other synchros, we got Quick Wing Synchro, Michael, Ancient Sacred Wyvern, good for OTKs. As Meteor Burst, just to get your opponent from effects in the grave. During the battle phase, like Mirror Force and stuff like that. And for your Xyzes, you have Dark Rebellion, Evil Steel Swarm Roach, which is really good against stuff that special summons level 5 or higher. Then you have Castell and 101. So yeah, that's just the, this is basically just what I think is the most optimum build for this deck. I mean, you guys can have your own opinion, but yeah, this is mine. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will be coming out with more content. Just let me know down in the comments below what you guys want to see from this channel. I'm trying really hard to put out videos. It's just a lot's been going on with the work, and you know, I have a love life, and I do have a life. So yeah, just don't forget to like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Peace.